What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Matt Wyatt. So I got around to watching a Minecraft movie, a movie that I had zero interest in because the first trailer was completely god awful. It's based on a popular video game. I looked up on how the gameplay looks, and I never understood the appeal to it whatsoever. I do have the game. I was able to get that game for free on PlayStation Plus, and maybe one day I'll try it out, and maybe I might be into it. But from what I've seen in the gameplay, it really is not a game that is made for me. But it is a popular game, and it's going to direct a younger, wider audience. And it's basically telling the story of about a four band of misfits who got transported with the cubic wonderland where all the possibilities, and they had to embark on a journey with an unexpected craftsmanship played by Jack Black. Did not want to see this movie, to be honest with you. I knew the movie was going to be completely god awful. It's got like 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, so only like 49% of the critics actually recommended. But it got a lot of backlash, make no mistake. But the marketing strategy have been very smart, and they did it well. Not gonna lie, they did. It was going to appeal to more 5 and 8 year olds at most. And after coming out of theater, yeah. I really wanted to give this movie a chance. I really do. But the only reason I went to go see a Minecraft movie because the James Gunn Superman film was showing a 5 minute clip in front of Minecraft. I've seen it when it was online a million times, but I wanted to watch it on a big screen in IMAX. That's the part of the reason why I went to go see a Minecraft movie. But I wanted to see the whole thing, see what all the fuss is about, see if I might like it. I wanted to be open and try to give it a chance. But after coming out of the theater for this, I'm not surprised. It's pretty much what I expected. It is a stupid, less creativity, mindless, dumb, fun movie, but not in a good way, at least for me. This is definitely made for a younger audience that are like 5 to 8 year olds, and a lot of kids are gonna love it. Make no mistake. There are a few kids in the theater that experience that most people had a lot of fun watching a Minecraft movie. This is a movie that you can completely turn your brain off. The things I really liked about the movie, I will say, the world building of the cubic world of the Wonderland was great. I love the concept. The problem is that the writing, the directing, and the acting and the dialogue was completely horrendous, and I hated it so much. I can care less about these characters. I thought they were terribly written characters, and the buildup of how they did it was completely idiotic. It's a movie that you have to completely suspend your disbelief and just turn your brain off and not expect much. The main villain of the movie that wants to destroy this cubic wonderland was completely generic and completely predictable, and the reason why that this villain wanted to do was completely stupid. I hated it. And Jason Momoa's character is playing a video game champion from the late 80s who is completely washed up. He's known as Garbage Man, which I thought was the dumbest fucking name in the world. But this is a guy who is so washed up that is stuck in the past, who is the 80s guy that's just decided to stay there, and he's having a huge financial depth, and he's completely imbecile and annoying as fuck. But you know what? Jason Momoa had a great time making that movie, and you could totally tell that he's not taking anything seriously. He's just going to go completely over the top and completely ridiculous. Jack Black's character, who had a life before this, who wanted to be a craftsman, who wanted to work in the mines, and suddenly he comes across with a cube that looks like the fucking Tesseract from the MCU, who has put together a cube and gets to the portal to the cubic wonderland, and he wants to make everything. He can make anything possible, and he wants to get stuck there. I think the whole message of the movie is that we have a hard time accepting at our adulthood in the real world, because in the real world you have to deal with adult stuff, and you wanted to get into your inner child, and I think that's what this movie really was. And these two characters, Natalie, who's playing the older sister, and the kid Henry, who is an aspired engineer who wants to build things and something creative. But the way that they handle this character was so stupid. I wish they would have developed their characters a little bit more, or at least better. Then you got Dawn, played by Danielle Brooks, which you may have known her that she was in the DC show called Peacemaker, which you had these two actors, Jason Momoa and Danielle Brooks, who were in the DC universe. With Jason Momoa, who previously played Aquaman in the DC EU, but now in this new chapter with James Gunn in the DCU, he's playing Lobo. And basically, Jason Momoa is just playing Jason Momoa. Danielle Brooks was okay. She's playing a real estate agent who is also working another second job at a zoo with the animals. And I thought how they how they got pulled in together was so stupid at the way they built it up. And there's a few scenes that had a side story that was completely a waste of time, and it was a romantic story, the actress Jennifer Coolidge, who which you may have known her, that she played a Stifler's mom in the American Pie movies, and she's been in a lot of roles, but she plays the vice principal in the real world. And it feels like that this one character from the cubic world got sucked in and had a romantic love interest with Jennifer Coolidge's character. That was completely a waste of screen time, and it was a scene that you could completely take it out and it wouldn't have changed anything. It was fucking pointless and ridiculous, and they make it as like it's a normal thing, and nobody's freaking out that this creature from another world, and then they're making it like it's normal. It's so stupid. Her character was also completely fucking annoying, who is giving out so many information of her own personal issues, and the way that they interact with one another was so stupid and less authentic. I understand that this is not going to appeal to us as adults. And I did have some entertainment for most part, but overall it was completely stupid and completely pointless. I will say that I liked it a little bit more than Borderlands. It was slightly better, but that's not saying much. It's still an awful movie. Overall, I'm going to give my rating for Minecraft movie a 3 out of 10. That's my official rating. I really wanted to enjoy this movie, but I know all the younger audiences are going to love the shit out of it. This movie broke box office records on opening this year. It's the biggest opening that they have done this year so far. It made 162 million on opening weekend. That's big. Regardless of what I thought about that movie, but the marketing strategy for WB, they did something right, and I hope they take notes and learn something. But most of the time, they didn't really give a shit about the quality. They knew that this was going to make bank, and they were very confident about it. And you had Jack Black and Jason Momoa marketing the shit out of it, really selling it. You had Jack Black, who played a robot character from Borderlands, and he didn't show a lot of that enthusiasm in marketing that video game movie. They should have Lionsgate should have took notes from Minecraft of how you properly market your movie. And Jack Black was very enthusiastic. He had a great time making that movie, especially Jason Momoa and the rest of the cast. And I'm happy for that they had a great time making that movie. I still think that the movie was completely god awful, in my opinion. It's a movie that I would not bother to go see again. It's a completely waste of time. I wish this movie had more heart. You don't need to make this over the top so silly. I already know that this movie was going to make bank, but you could still make a good quality movie that is appeal to adults and kids, and get us into loving Minecraft, the game, and make us want to play the game. But unfortunately, I felt no heart. The jokes were not landing. It almost reminded me of She-Hulk, where they try so hard to be funny, but it did not stick the landing, and that's where it failed. Like I felt empty coming out of the theater, to be honest with you. And there are two a credit end credit scenes, one for the mid and one for the post credit scene at the very end of the film, which, to be honest with you, I wouldn't bother sitting through the post credit scene at the very end because it was completely pointless. It's something you can just get up out of your chair and just move on and be done with it. That's just me. But if any of you out there who has a kids, you definitely want to take your kids to go see it. I'm pretty sure that they're going to get a kick out of this. They really are. So what did you think of Minecraft movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos are up. And if you want to follow my social media links, the link tree will be down in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you're from, and stay tuned for more of my content.